Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us here at 13 News at Noon. I'm Matthew Foltz. Right now, all lanes of I-65 are back open after being shut down just a few hours ago due to a deadly crash. You can see traffic was backed up here on I-65 near I-74 on the city's south side. This was just a few hours ago. Metro Police say the crash happened around 9:15 this morning and one person died in the crash. NDOT says 2 left lanes were closed for cleanup during the investigation. Right now, we're still working to learn more about what led up to the crash. We're also working to learn the name of the person killed. Of course, as soon as we learn more, we'll be sure to update you both on air and online at WTHR.com. This afternoon, we're following multiple shooting investigations. The latest happening on Indy's northwest side, where police say they found a man shot inside of a car that had crashed. Now, IMPD tells 13 News it happened just after 6 this morning on West 38th Street and Lafayette Road. Investigators tell us that man was taken to the hospital in stable condition. We're still working to learn his updated current condition. IMPD believes the man was shot prior to the crash. And 13 News is working to learn more after a man and woman were shot on the east side of Indianapolis. Police say the shooting happened around 6 this morning on Luane Drive near 38th and Midhofer. Investigators believe the shooting was an isolated incident, and they say the woman shot the man and then shot him herself. Both victims are expected to be okay and were transported to nearby hospitals. Meanwhile, no arrests have been made in this investigation. Indiana State Police are investigating this afternoon a shooting involving a Carmel police officer. They say the shooting happened last night off of Old Meridian Street near Carmel Drive and US 31. Police say they got a call about a man harassing and stalking the caller. An officer then located the suspect's vehicle in a nearby parking garage. The officer tried to get the person out of that vehicle, but the driver wouldn't get out. Just as another officer rolled up and arrived, police say the suspect slammed into the officer's car. That's when one officer fired shots, hitting the windshield of the car and the suspect. EMS rushed him to the hospital. At last check, that man was in a stable condition. One officer received treatment and a cut on his hand. Another officer was not injured. State police are now leading this investigation. Well, time is now 12:03 as you take a live look over downtown Indy as we're experiencing some clear skies this Monday afternoon, but we could see more clouds rolling out and maybe some rain later this week. Chelsea joins us now with a check on the forecast. And Chelsea, got to say, it's been a great day so far. A little chilly this morning. Yeah, a little chilly even in this weekend. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Today we are tracking a chance for some light rain showers. I'm not expecting it to be overly impactful and probably really won't even see much out of it if we do see any rain. Right now we are still seeing some of that sunshine across central Indiana. 73 in Carmel, 75 in Indy. Connorsville, you're at 73 as well. So overall we are starting off the week pretty pleasant. High pressure system still bringing us that dry air, which is going to impact how much rain we could potentially see this afternoon and evening. As a weak disturbance is out to our west, you can see some of that rain showers in west central Illinois. Mainly just going to see an increase in cloud cover throughout the afternoon and evening hours, but a slight chance as we continue throughout the afternoon and evening with a stray shower, maybe a sprinkle. So if you're heading out to the zoo to enjoy this comfortable summer day, expect an increase in that cloud cover, high right around 80 degrees with a slight chance with a few light rain showers later this afternoon and evening. All right, thanks, Chelsea. Tragic new details this afternoon on the search for a missing 3-month-old boy. Police issued a silver alert for Jacob Manius Saturday night in Lafayette, and yesterday morning officers found the baby dead. The coroner is now calling it a homicide, and our Marina Silva spoke to Lafayette police, who say it all started as a separate domestic violence investigation.
Less than 24 hours after police issued a silver alert for 3-month-old Jacob Manius, they made the heartbreaking discovery. The baby deceased, his body hidden. Investigators say in his family's Lafayette apartment. The search to find him started at a Lafayette hospital. Police were investigating a domestic violence case involving baby Jacob's mom and her husband. Police aren't sure if the husband is baby Jacob's biological father. They say the husband had severely beat his wife with a metallic, blunt object, causing serious head injuries. During that investigation, they discovered baby Jacob was missing and the husband was gone. That's when the silver alert went out. Hours later, investigators say IMPD found the husband in Indianapolis. He's now facing domestic violence charges. And Lafayette police say during his arrest, he wouldn't answer any questions about baby Jacob. After multiple searches, police looked again inside the family's apartment on Sunday. Officer found the baby very well hidden, where police say, quote, a normal person wouldn't think to look. Baby Jacob's death now considered a homicide.
That was Marina Silva reporting. The husband now faces charges for domestic violence and attempted murder of his wife, but he's only a person of interest in baby Jacob's death. We expect to learn more today, including information from the official autopsy. Well, many are asking why there was a silver alert for Jacob and not an amber alert. Well, police will issue an amber alert for anyone under the age of 18 and believed to be abducted. They also need to have enough information to identify a suspect for the abduction. Lafayette police tell us they issued a silver alert for Jacob because they weren't sure if he was abducted or who abducted him. Plus, a silver alert is used when the subject could be in extreme danger, like in this case. A silver alert can be called for any missing person, child, or adult. This afternoon, we're working to find out what led up to a woman being shot on the front porch of a home on the city's southwest side. It happened yesterday afternoon off of the Division Street near South Harding. Officers detained 2 people for questioning and say the incident is isolated. Right now, 13 News is working to learn of any leads in the connection to the shooting. Police are also asking anyone with information to come forward.
Me and the neighbor gets into it all the time anyway. I'm just glad he can't move back in that house.
This afternoon, we're working to learn more about the charges filed against the man accused of arson. It happened on Saturday off of Mount Street near Belmont and Washington. Police say the man used a dresser to block the front door and set fire to the home. Firefighters forced their way into the home to get him out, but we spoke with some neighbors with homes that were damaged by the fire. They tell us this isn't the first time police have been to that house. One firefighter was hurt but is expected to be okay. Meanwhile, the investigation is still ongoing. IFD is also investigating an arson on Indy's southwest side. It started on a porch of a house near Belmont Avenue and Morris Streets just after 1 a.m. Firefighters got the flames under control within 15 minutes and no one was hurt, thankfully. But IFD says they're asking anyone with information who may have had information on how this fire started to give Crime Stoppers a call. You can do that anonymously at 317-262-TIPS. The Indianapolis City County Council will consider a number of key topics at their meeting tonight. That includes an independent investigation into Mayor Joe Hogsett's administration. This comes after 2 women, Lauren Roberts and Caroline Ellert, alleged harassment against Chief Deputy Mayor Thomas Cook back in 2017. They've questioned how those allegations were handled. Mayor Hogsett says there was a thorough investigation that led to Cook being fired. The Republican caucus say they're now proposing an outside investigation, and Council Democrats say they want to create systematic change for how these type of allegations are handled. Mayor Hogsett is also expected to introduce his proposed budget for next year at tonight's meeting. Spending in 2024 was $1.5 billion. The major focus this year was more funding for IMPD as well as gun violence reduction and investments in road infrastructure. Other key proposals up for a final vote tonight include the creation of a new economic enhancement district downtown, a short-term rental registry, and the Vision Zero plan, which aims to eliminate traffic deaths. 13 News will have crews at tonight's meeting, and we will have the latest coming up on 13 News at 4.